Folks, I'm Tony.
And I'm Tina.
And we're TNT RVing. So Tina and I are here in Indiana, and we're at the Elkhart County Fairgrounds. This is the Elkhart County 4-H Fairgrounds.
Yes, yes.
And what are we doing today, Teen?
We are here at the International Frog Rally, which for those of you who don't know, FROG stands for Forest River Owners Group. And we're here at the rally, and one of the things they do at the rally is showcase a lot of their new 2026 models. So we are checking out this GeoPro G20BHT. Let's check it out. Come on.
Alrighty, let's get this tour started, and I'm going to post all the specs I can find in the box down below. And I always like to start off with the dock light switch, and check out this front cap here. Rockwood Flagstaff, they do a great job with their front cap. One-piece fiberglass, automotive windshield, and then this rock guard, which is really going to protect that front cap as well. In the back here, we have room for 2 lead-acid batteries, room for 2 20-pound propane tanks. Front here is electric front tongue jack. And of course, this unit has a nice bike rack, and we have one of these on Bell, and we really like this as well. The other thing I want to point out is the frame here. Lippers providing Rockwood Flagstaff with a nice powder-coated frame. I really like this. It's going to really help the longevity of your RV as well. Tina, since we're down below here, check this out. These are the Lippert quick drop stabilizers. I really like those as well. They really keep the unit nice and steady for sure.
Rock steady.
Rock steady, that's right. Continuing along, since we're down here, this is a solar port where you can add an additional solar panel if you so choose. Over here, nice storage, little storage compartment, and this piece here is an additional piece for the bike rack if you need that as well. And this has that magnetic catch that keeps that up, and also the slam latch, which I like as well. And the really neat things that they're doing with the GeoPro, no longer just a single axle. This unit has dual axles, which is this thing's gonna tow like a dream, safer, which we really do like as well. So I have to point that out.
Game changer.
Yes, absolutely. So back up front here, let's take a look at the door. This door here, it's a friction door. So in these light winds, which we're actually in some light winds right now, wherever you put this, it's gonna stay. If you get into the heavier winds, right here, here's an arm. You could attach it to this piece here and then keep that up. The steps here, this does not have the gas shock assist, but they're not very heavy. It's only a 2-step as well. And one of the things I should point out, this has that latch that holds that into place as well. So we'll drop these back down.
That needs to be oiled.
And of course your grab handle here. And Tina liked me to point this out, which is your screenshot. So this has a screenshot which actually will close the door as well. So we'll set that back like that. Continuing along, outside speaker up top, range vent, another frameless window, and then of course this rail here where you could put a shelf, and then here's some power here as well. This is your furnace, intake, and exhaust as well. And look at these big tires too.
They're huge.
These are Westlake tires. They're more of like an off-road tire. Of course, Dexter torsion axles. This thing's gonna ride like a dream too. LP disconnects right down below, along with your low point drain right there as well. Continuing along the back here, team, and we're getting into the bright sun, so hopefully you can see us. In the back, let's go up top. We'll start off with, that's prepped for a rear camera, and working our way down, we have, this is your black tank flush, and your black tank and gray tank are right back there, and it's really neat. I'm going to show you what that all looks like as well. Down below here is a receiver, and this receiver has a capacity of 300 pounds, so you could easily put a couple bikes back here if you'd like, or a tray or what have you. Tina, should we go up top and take a look?
Sure.
And this ladder, by the way, 250-pound capacity, so we're well within limits. Let's go check it out.
Okay.
Alrighty, up top, this is what our roof looks like. We got the Weingard antenna up there, the Coleman Mach AC unit, You got two 200-watt solar panels and max air vent fan in the back here. And this roof membrane, that has a lifetime warranty. So let's go back down. Let's work our way around the side here. And here are the two windows for the bunks as well. And of course, those are frameless. Another nice compartment with a magnetic catch. So that holds up there really well. And then here's another storage area. Here's your 30 amp power cord. This is your tongue jack foot as well, and some tools. And here's your 30 amp power. And let's get a better look down below here. I'm going to take the camera. And here's your quick drop stabilizer. Of course, this is your outlet for your black tank. This is your outlet for your gray tank. And this does not have a sealed underbelly, but what I wanted to show you, which was kind of neat, is this gives you a better look at how these units have those heat pads that I always talk about. And this is the heat pad. It goes all the way there, and that'll keep this tank nice and warm. And then on the outlet, see right over here, this is another heat pad, and that'll help keep that nice and warm so everything flows. And here is another look underneath there, and you can see, look at all the wires are all nice and tied up real well. There's another view of the Dexter torsion axles, never adjust brakes. And of course, this unit has the TPMS system, which is really nice. So tire pressure monitoring along with temperatures as well, which is really good. That's what the underbelly looks like. Let's go back up. Alrighty, so continuing forward here, here's your slide that has your couch on it, and this has a Schwintek mechanism. And we're gonna go ahead and continue up front here.
Another window here.
And then, oh, I did not point out your slide topper. So this
yeah,
has a slide topper as well.
That's cool.
Another front window on the side here. This is a frameless window. Here's your water heater as well. This is your fresh tank fill. And then here's an outdoor shower. So you could have hot and cold water here, and it has that curly hose that you could use as well. So that's nice. And then here's your city water connection. And then come time for winterizing, this is your antifreeze inlet. And of course, cable and satellite right there. And that was our dock switch. So Tina, that essentially wraps up the exterior. Why don't you take us around the interior?
Okay, let's go.
Alrighty, so here's another look at the Rockwood Geo Pro G20BHT. And let's go ahead and see what Tina's up to.
Come on inside. Before you do, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, but come inside this GeoPro. Look at this amazing headroom in here. This is pretty slick. This is pretty high for a GeoPro. I like this. So I'm going to close the door here. Scorcher in Indiana, we want to keep the air in. But I have the lights off in here for a reason. So in the Rockwoods and Flagstaffs, they have the WeRV panel. But in the GeoPros, they have the Power Pro panel, and that's your access panel there. But watch this. Hey, Power Pro, turn on the lights.
All of the lights are turned on.
Hey, Power Pro, what's my black tank level?
Your black water tank is empty.
Isn't that slick? That I like. So that's your control panel there, and you've also got an outlet here and your thermostat, as well as a little toe kick light, fire extinguisher, which you know you all need. I like that there because it's helpful for the kitchen, as well as you could grab it for anything outside. So we're going to work our way into the kitchen over here. Here's your air conditioning. But you've got your 32-inch screen television set here. You've got a great sink, which has, it's a little smaller, but look how deep that is. This is a nice size for this unit for sure. Nice fixtures. You've got your 3-burner stovetop. Look at that. Look how nice that is. And your Suburban stovetop. So, you've got a cubby here, a drawer here, and this is a convection microwave. So it doesn't have a full-blown stove, but it does have the convection microwave, which is really nice. And big drawer down here. So you also have the cabinet up here with all our stuff. And here's your solar controller. Nice, well-equipped kitchen. You've got your refrigerator here, which it opens on both sides. So if you're in the bathroom and you want a cold one, you can just open it up. But that's pretty nice. And it also has the freezer right here, which is a full drawer freezer. And you've got your converter down here. And I think that, oh, the CO detector's down here as well. So, actually, as we're working this way, I'm going to take you back into the bathroom. Cute little door for privacy. As you come in here, this unit is great if you have little ones, because it actually has a little bit of a bathtub. So I'm going to step in here. With the skylight, I do have enough room, and it does have the shower miser as well to conserve on water. But I love the fact it has a little tub if you have little kids. And then here's your toilet. And we've had several viewers say, hey, Tina, sit in the toilet so I can see how much room there is. There's plenty of room. So I bet you're wondering where the sink is in this unit. Here is your sink. There you go. So it's a GeoPro, folks. So we're conserving space. Conserving? So we're utilizing all the space in this GeoPro. I'm going to grab the camera here. And you can see me in the mirror. But here is your medicine cabinet. It's not super deep, but it sure would hold up a lot of things for definitely. More cabinet space up here. And you have a max air vent fan up here as well. So Tony, you get the camera back. So we're going to walk back out here, shut the door, and look at these cute bunks. If you have little ones, they would love this space. They would all have their own space. It does have privacy curtains for each one. So I'm going to do, oh, they are Velcroed on here. Good. So it goes like this. And then they also have a curtain over here as well. So if you have to put one to bed a little earlier, there you go. Now, I suppose I could try to climb up here and get in these. Not so sure I'm going to do that. But here's the ladder to do that. And you would have to move the ladder over here when you do pull in the slide. So as we work our way over here, we've got this great jackknife sofa. This actually is very comfortable. It has the armrest that does come up and come back down. Nice headroom here. You have your cabinets here, which do open. So, but I'm not hitting my head here, and I am sitting perfectly straight, which I don't know if anybody really does that. So, as we're working our way over here, here's the dinette, which also does fold down, and here is your Murphy bed. Yes, this is the Murphy bed unit, and we will show you how to pull that down here shortly. But you've got, this here is the latch for the Murphy bed, but you've got outlets and USBs here as well. And I didn't point out in the bunks, but the bunks also have outlets and USBs in each one, and a window in each one as well. So this is a pretty slick little unit. It can sleep 6. Not so sure you'd want to have 6 in here, but you could if you needed to, for sure.
Right.
So I think that's it. Do you want to show them how to put down the Murphy bed?
Let's do it.
Okay.
And first thing is, you're going to want to get these out of the way, just like that, and that. And then we're going to press this handle, and we're going to push down on the table. And then to bring this back down, we're going to stow these right here, just keep them out of the way. And then you have a handle right up here. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull this back, and then this drops down. And just be careful, make sure the bed isn't up against the emergency window. You don't want to
Yeah, you don't want to hit that handle that's right over there. But
so then you just drop this down, and look, that locks into place. So this gives you a little better view of how that's locking. So just like that.
And then ta-da.
And then we're gonna put a picture of Tina next here to show you how long this is.
Or here,
how she
I
fits.
will show you.
There you go.
Kick off my shoes, but I'm 6 feet.
Plenty of room.
Perfect amount of room. And very comfortable too, I might add. And you have this great window. So that is nice. Very different.
All right, to bring it back up, all we're gonna do is go ahead and pull this, and we're gonna lift this nice and easy. Mind that as well. And then that locks in place nicely. And then our cushions are just gonna go back up here and here. And then just be careful lifting this as well. The table, I'm just gonna lift that.
Yeah,
and then it should come up just like that. And that's how easy it is. There you go.
And then this sofa also turns into a bed.
Let's show them
So
how
we'll show you how that works.
And
That's
the other
just a
thing,
jackknife sofa.
And you have a nice little armrest too, I want to point out. And you go ahead and grab this, and you kind of pull in this direction, and it
Snaps out. Yeah. So, in reality, with the bunk beds, the jackknife sofa, and the Murphy bed, you could sleep 6 people here, which is kind of crazy. But but you could do it. You
sure.
could do it for sure.
All right, let's show them how we put this back in.
Yes.
This is a little tricky to put it back in. So you're gonna lift, and then I'm gonna push here and pull on the back side, just like that. And that's how that goes in there. Then we can sit down and relax.
There you go.
Well, there you have it, folks. I hope you found this video helpful, useful, entertaining, possibly. And if you did, I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe to TNT RVing.
Yeah, give us a big thumbs up, a like, and we'll see you at the campground.
TNT.